boy King Down 225 coming at you with another reactionary video. So hit that like and subscribe, become part of the king. I can't even stop laughing at this. Trump really out here dropping his nuts. It's like for real. It almost seemed like I was a Trump supporter the last 2 years. Even though I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Kamala. Trump sparks debate by saying the 14th Amendment was meant for free slave, not illegal immigrants. Trump said he was going to get them immigrants out of here. He meant that. And now they on in that crying like, why black folk don't want to help us? We try to warn you. He won't listen. It's going to get bad for all of us. We done been through bad before. We'll get to it again. What you going to do about it? Delineate. Now we just started this FBA delineation movement, and they be big mad. I done told my mom, speaking of my mother, every time I brought up Trump's name and spouted out facts. You the devil, he the devil. It'll end us all. Next day he was elected. A couple of days after he was elected. I'm like, how you feel about Trump now? She's like, like, maybe he ain't that bad no more. Like, whoa, not this super Christian liberal lady who been shaming me for the last 2 years about how problematic the Democratic Party is. Finally seeing, okay, maybe that dude ain't as bad. Now he out here just saying a quiet part out loud what B1 FBA's been saying all along. We need to delineate like our movements. When we do something for ourselves, enhance the lives of everybody. Now I'm gonna let Trump speak, and I'm gonna give my opinion. Y'all know I couldn't let this slide. Y'all know I couldn't let this slide, bro.
We are fighting hard to get birthright citizenship or automatic citizenship for the children of illegal aliens. That's another way. It's automatic citizenship for children of illegal aliens. That's the other term that they use, which is actually more accurate, more understandable. And it's ridiculous. We're the only country that has it, and certainly the only country that has it to that extent. And it wasn't meant, if you look, it was really meant for children of slaves. This is when it happened. The children of slaves. It was not meant for everyone to come into our country by airplane or charging across the borders from all over the world and think they're going to become citizens. It's not meant for that. It wasn't meant for that. And hopefully at some point the courts will understand that without having to go through a whole big deal. This was meant for the children of slaves. And look at the timing of it, and you'll see. And I hope judges will understand that. And it has to stop, because it's really hurting our country.
Now, y'all gonna be out there like, he just trying to pin immigrants against black folk. Nah. Black folk need to start just worry about black folks and let them folks worry about themselves. Okay? Because immigrants directly affect black folks, the black community, the black economy. Okay? So we should never been out there talking about immigrant rights. We should have always been out there talking about the rights of FBAs or African Americans, descendants of slave adults, whatever we want to call ourselves. The ones who came here on them slave ships and built America to the great and powerful nation that it is today. Us. We have shit. Let me go to the 14th Amendment right quick and show you an example of how these tricky ass Caucasian founders, painted themselves in the corner. They scream at immigration now, and the 14th Amendment was meant for African Americans or FBAs. And in all actuality, it was meant specifically, it was supposed to be meant specifically for us. But they got in the habit of always trying to leave things vague and not want to directly say black folk, because people will probably get mad. Are you getting specific rules and laws and agenda for black folks. So this is what they did. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction, therefore, are citizens of the United States and the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny any person within its jurisdiction the equal protections of the laws. That shit don't say nothing about black folk because the founding fathers or the people who made these amendments decided we didn't want to specifically point out black folks, so we're going to leave it open ended. So guess what, God damn it? You got immigration problems. And another thing I want to talk to my people, my FBAs. I hope y'all get to this point in this interview, this reaction for to hear this, what I'm about to say. Trump has the ability to be the greatest president for FBAs in the history of all America. I have said this on many occasions. Like, what if Trump one day, ranting Trump, nut dropping Trump, Trump who spouts the quiet part out loud, decide, you know what? I'm gonna throw up the middle finger right before I leave, since I'm a lame duck president. People think I'm trying to start a dictatorship. What if I throw up my middle finger and I'll be like, you know what? Before I go, executive order, black folks, reparations. Bam. My community would love Trump immediately. Another Trump fact I like to point out. You know, Smithsonian did a story, report about all the legislators and presidents that's in recent past and present right now who family owned slaves. And that's why Donald Trump family never owned slaves. You know, they say his family came after slavery. But that's just a fun fact that why people be out here talking about Trump is a racist, which I'm like, okay, majority of all white men are racist or believe in white Power shit. But Trump ain't no worse than Joe Biden. That was always my point. Trump ain't no worse than Joe Biden, who made rules and laws to lock us up and created narratives that we super predators. Like, got here, he said, ain't but two genders. Got here and said, man, hey, you legals, y'all got to go. They're like, man, we ain't taking these legals back. Trump said, oh, really? Tariff. And again, I did not vote for Trump. I voted couch. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My first time since I'm 45, since I was 18, I voted in every election, even the midterm election, voting every first time. Cause I told y'all, I went in the booth, I voted for Hillary, it felt disgusting. Went in the booth, voted for Joe Biden, who helped lock us up, felt disgusting. Then Democratic was hard headed. They ain't want to listen to the people when it came to Bernie Sanders and most recently Kamala. Like, y'all need to let some new blood come up here, cause we not vote. Cause the whole time, like, my whole mission was when I was talking about Trump was to point out the fact that I'm not voting for Joe Biden. Then they like, okay, well, Joe Biden too sick for us to go, and it's too late in the game. Here's Kamala. I'm not voting for either. I'm not, cause y'all start on that bad foot with that she a black woman. I'm like, oh, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Disrespectful. It's your boy King Down 225 with another reaction to that video. So hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom. I want to hear what FBA's got to feel about this in the comment section. Yes, the 14th Amendment was meant for descendants of slaves, but because of the fact that they didn't want to point out and give special privileges to FBAs or descendants of slaves, that they made it so vague that they painted themselves in the corner with this immigration problem. Because by the words, it's like all persons born or naturalized. Born, they don't say all descendants of slaves are considered American citizens. They say all persons born or naturalized. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Hit that like it's just so funny to me. It's just so funny to me. It's so funny. Hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom.